At my parents' anniversary dinner, they handed me a small envelope and smiled. Inside was a gym membership. My sister received a luxury home, and in that moment, they thought I'd finally accepted my place. My name is Sam, and in my family, I was always the reliable one, the quiet achiever who never demanded attention. While others were praised loudly, I learned to succeed silently, especially next to my younger sister, Lena, who had a natural talent for being adored. The night everything changed was my parents' 40th anniversary dinner. They hosted it at a private waterfront venue, the kind with glass walls, soft gold lighting, and yachts drifting in the background like decorations. Everything about that place whispered wealth and status, which mattered deeply to my parents. Lena arrived late, dressed perfectly, confidence glowing on her face. My mother rushed to greet her, my father proudly pulling out her chair. I watched from my seat, hands folded, already sensing how the evening would unfold. After dinner, my father stood up, tapping his glass. Your mother and I wanted to celebrate this milestone by doing something special for our daughters. A server approached with 2 envelopes on a silver tray, one thick and elegant, the other thin and plain. The thick one went to Lena. She opened it slowly, eyes widening. A townhouse, she gasped. By the marina? My parents beamed as applause erupted. Lena hugged them, overwhelmed, already talking about renovations and views. Then my mother turned to me and slid the thin envelope across the table. This is for you, Sam, she said warmly. We know you've been busy with work. This will help you focus on your health. Inside was a gym membership. For a moment, the room felt too quiet. Someone laughed awkwardly. Lena glanced at me, her smile sympathetic but satisfied. That's useful, she said. I smiled back, calm and composed. Thank you. I appreciate it. Inside, something settled. Not pain, clarity. Later, on the balcony, my mother joined me. You understand, don't you? She said gently. Lena needs more support. You're independent. Independent meant forgotten. Strong meant overlooked. That night, I drove home alone, city lights blurring past. I replayed the scene again and again. By the time I reached my apartment, I wasn't angry anymore. I was focused. If my family measured value in property and appearances, I would let results speak loudly. Within days, I started looking deeper. Lena's luxury home wasn't just a gift. It was tied to a family trust. A trust one recognized instantly. Years ago, I'd helped structure it, back when my advice still mattered. Interesting. I pulled records, loan documents, investment summaries. My parents' lifestyle was impressive, but fragile. Their wealth relied on leverage, timing, and one dangerous assumption, that I would always quietly protect them. I called Marcus, a forensic accountant I trusted. Marcus, I said, I need you to look into my family's finances. He paused. That's serious? Yes. When his report came back, the picture was clear. One disruption could unravel everything. And Lena's townhouse. Collateral. I didn't rush. Revenge wasn't about rage. It was about precision. The opening appeared through my work. My firm was finalizing a major investment deal, one that included several private backers, including my father, quietly invested through a shell company. I invited my family to lunch. Neutral ground. Elegant restaurant. Lena talked endlessly about her new home, my parents glowing with pride. After dessert, I placed a folder on the table. There's something you should see, I said. My father opened it, his expression shifting from confusion to fear. My mother's hands trembled. This says we're exposed, she whispered. Yes, I replied. And if markets shift, the trust collapses. Lena laughed nervously. Sam, why are you bringing work into this? Because it's already here, I said calmly. Your house is tied to it. Her smile vanished. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't accuse. I offered solutions. I can stabilize everything, I said. But I need full control moving forward. The silence was heavy. Within weeks, decisions were made. Papers signed. Authority transferred. Publicly, nothing changed. Privately, everything did. Lena's renovation plan stopped. The bank called. Contractors walked away. She showed up at my place one evening, furious and scared. You did this, she said. I warned you, I replied. Soon after, my parents came too. Apologies poured out. Rushed, desperate, sincere only because consequences had arrived. We never meant to hurt you, my mother cried. I know, I said. You just never thought about me at all. The final agreement was signed in my office, sunlight flooding the room. You'll be secure, I told them. But ownership transfers to me. Lena stared at the documents. So I'm renting my own house. Yes, I said softly. From a company I own. Life changed after that. Invitations became respectful. Conversations careful. For the first time, I wasn't invisible. Months later, at another family gathering, my mother asked, "Is there anything we can do for you now?" I smiled. "You already did." She looked confused. "You showed me exactly who I needed to become." And here's the part they never expected. That gym membership? I actually used it. Not to change my body, but to change my network. I met someone there, a consultant who later connected me to ethical investors searching for quiet, disciplined leadership. That connection led to my own fund. Today, I manage more assets than my parents ever had. Lena still lives in her luxury home. She pays rent on time, every month, to me. And the family trust they once controlled? I'm the sole trustee. They thought the gym membership was an insult. It was my invitation. The gym membership, meant to symbolize lesser worth, becomes the unexpected gateway that expands Sam's power, allowing her to gain full financial control over her family, including the luxury home gifted to her sister.